Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. I just got to Sano and I'm getting ready to go for a surf. The water is still a bit on the chilly side even though summer is just around the corner, so I think today I'm gonna wear a spring suit. I'm currently wearing one of my swimsuits from my Jolene collection and I cannot wait until the water is warm enough to actually wear just a bikini in the water, but today is not that day. But my friend Janine's here and we're just gonna have a fun cruisy surf. I look forward to getting home from the beach and doing my post-surf beauty routine, especially in the summer season when I'm spending more time outdoors. I've curated my product lineup where everything is clean, non-toxic, and adds to an overall home spa experience. For me, it's all about slowing down and taking time for yourself in small moments like these to make every day special. Now that summer is just around the corner, I want to give my boards a little bit of a refresh and re-wax them, get them all clean and nice for the summer season. My longboard in particular badly needs some fresh wax because I just went to Santa Barbara and I got tar all over my board and there's just sand stuck on it and it just needs a little bit of help. And it's a beautiful sunny day, so I'm just gonna let these boards sit in the sun and get the wax all melted off, and in the meantime I'm gonna water my plants. Unfortunately, my passion fruit vine has not been in the best shape lately. However, there is a lot of new growth happening, which is promising, and already some new passion fruits just popping up. So my plan is to just keep feeding it fertilizer and then hope that during the summer season it'll just come back to life. I also swapped out my longboard fin just because this one was looking a little bit chewed up from the rocks. I replaced it with the Pinder Hawaii by True Ames fin in this really cute pink color, and I really like the pink and the light blue together. I think it's a really cute color combination. Okay, so I just got back from the grocery store and I want to show you my haul for the week. So first of all, I went to a new bakery in town called Daily Bread for a freshly baked loaf of sourdough bread. I have been loving bone broth lately, especially when I'm on my period. I love just sipping on some hot bone broth, and this flavor is so delicious. I got some grass-fed organic ground beef for making like hamburger bowls that I really like to make. This is a new purchase for me. I haven't tried these masa chips, but they're apparently very clean. I also got some healthy snack options. The Soli fruit snacks are insanely good. I also love getting the Laird superfood products like for coffee or the superfood creamer. I always put this in my iced lattes. White peaches are probably my favorite of all time, so I picked up a bunch of those, and that is my haul. I'm putting together one of my go-to dinners. It's herbed meatballs with a side of sweet potato and arugula salad. I originally got this recipe from Whole Hannah and I love how easy it is to make. I grow a ton of herbs in my container garden, so this is a really great way to prune them back consistently and actually use the herbs. The sweet potato takes about 35 to 40 minutes to cook, so I always get that started first. The meatballs cook in about 10 minutes, and then I usually saute the onions and garlic around the same time. It's really delicious, high in protein, and very easy to meal prep as well. I've been doing a really gentle 15-minute movement routine every morning to help me wake up and stretch out my body. I'm following along this workout video from MadFit, and it's really easy to stay consistent with because it's quick and it mixes a little bit of strength work with those easy stretches that your body naturally craves in the morning. My hydroponic garden is currently popping off, and it's so fun to incorporate what I grow into my cooking. My kale was looking really good, so I decided I'd make a kale and egg scramble for breakfast. I chop up some onions and heat a pan with oil, saute for a few minutes, and then add in the chopped kale. After a few minutes, I stir in the eggs, and this cooks up very quickly. I'm also having a slice of this olive bread and a side of avocado. I've been having so much fun making coffee beverages on my Breville espresso machine, and I genuinely reached the point where I prefer my own versus going to a coffee shop. My go-to latte is pretty simple. I use whole milk, and I also use the Laird Superfood Coffee and Creamer because it's organic and made from functional mushrooms to improve brain function. I figured if I'm going to have a caffeinated beverage every day, I might as well try to make it a little healthier. I'm also trying to step up my latte art game to the point where I can have this whole repertoire of cutesy creatures, and I've been practicing a new one every time I make myself a coffee. So far, I'd say I'm pretty close to mastering the fish, but I still have some work to do. With the nice weather, I love eating my breakfast out in my garden area, and it's the perfect time to listen to the birds, enjoy the fresh air, and also do some journaling. I've also been trying my best to be as low toxic in my daily life as possible, so these are my current favorite cleaning products. I want to show you what I have in my supplements drawer. I have a few that I take every single day, like these ones from Nordic Naturals, and then some are to target particular things, like this is for hair and energy, this is for skin, and then I also have some electrolyte hydration drops and some bloating. These are my natural Chinese herbs for hormone balance. And then I've also been liking the Heart and Soil brand. I have her package, which I take every single day, as well as the skin and nails. And then I also have this Greens Super Elixir that I try to drink every single morning. I'm just getting ready to go to the gym, and I try to work out every single day, but what I do, of course, depends on my schedule and how my body is feeling that day. Generally, I like to do a morning walk and then combine it with either surfing, lap swimming, or a workout class at my gym. Today I actually feel like getting in the pool because I am in such horrid swimming shape right now because I have not trained in a pool in like at least a year. So those of you who are swimmers know how hard it is to get back into that when you've been away for so long. But one of my goals this summer is to lap swim more, just because it's so nice to tan and work out at the same time. So just to start things off really easy, I think I'm just gonna aim to do 60 laps in the pool today. Sounds like nothing if you're a swimmer, but when you've taken such a long break, even 60 laps is exhausting. So I'm gonna start slow and then work my way back up. It's so hard when you've been a competitive swimmer for most of your life and you know what intervals you were able to do when you were younger, and it just seems like an impossibility now. but I still enjoy it despite being way slower than I used to be, and it's still a really good workout. And then after I lap swim, I'm also signed up for a barre class, which has been one of my favorite new workouts lately. I like how non-intimidating it is. Like, we literally use 2.5-pound weights, and it's mostly just these micro movements that target these small muscles in your body, but I think it really tones your body really well, and it's not strenuous at all. So I find myself actually being really consistent with it. So it's fun to switch things up. I've been really liking it. I'm bringing a couple of swimsuit options. One of them is for tanning and reading by the pool after I do my 60 laps. And then the other bikini is, of course, a Jolin lap swimming bikini. So bringing both of those. I haven't opened this pouch in forever, but this is where I keep my caps and my goggles. It's literally like collecting dust in my closet, so time to bring it back out.
Both arms reach up, put the elbows back, straight to your back leg. Arms reach up, take your hands to your heart. You think your together. Together. Pull.
It's currently 4:30 p.m., which honestly is a time of day for me where I start to feel really lethargic and low energy and lazy. So to snap out of that feeling, I decided to go for a sunset surf with my friend McKenna. The bikini I'm going to be wearing is from my Jolin surf collection, of course. This is the Wren top and Abilene bottoms in the sangria color. This is one of my favorite sets to layer underneath a wetsuit because it's really supportive and comfortable, and there's no dangling straps or anything like that that's gonna bunch up in the wetsuit. I'm probably gonna throw on some sweatpants and a sweater when I bike down because it does get a little chilly. And I also need to load up my car with my bike and all that good stuff. So gonna go do that now, and I will see you guys over there. I'm just winding down for the evening, and I want to tell you guys a little bit about my evening routine that I've been doing lately. First of all, I completely stopped charging my phone in my bedroom. I actually charge it in my bathroom now because I don't want any disruption to my brain with whatever signals are in the air when your phone is charging. Instead, I have one of the Hatch alarm clocks if I need to get up early for something, and I also have it on night routine where I play a little bit of rain and then ocean noises throughout the night. And then another thing that I've been doing, which is kind of funny, is mouth taping. I first read about this in the book Breath by James Nestor. He basically explains all of the physical health benefits of mouth taping, but I've just been wanting to give it a try just to do a little experiment on myself. I always sleep with my Garmin watch because every morning I like to see my sleep score and my sleep stats because I just find it so fascinating, and I can usually tell if I've had a good night's sleep or not. But the highest score I ever got was a 98 out of 100, and I want to get that to 100 if possible, so I'm just trying to do every little thing that I can to try to get me there. And I feel like mouth taping can be one of those extra things to boost that score up. So it's been a fun little experiment. This is the brand that I am currently using. It's pretty easy. You just peel and stick it on. Also, putting my phone in the other room really helps me to not doom scroll on social media right before I go to sleep. So instead, what I try to do is read. I, and probably every woman around my age, has been obsessed with the romantasy genre lately. I'm currently reading When the Moon Hatched, which is a really good romantic fantasy book, but I also try to read a little bit of nonfiction in between my fantasy books just to switch it up and to actually learn something when I'm reading. So one of my favorite authors for more intellectual type books is Robert Greene. I'm currently in the middle of reading Mastery. This book is really fascinating because he goes into a lot of detail of the most famous, influential people throughout history, no matter what type of fame that they were known for, and studies how they got to that point. Most of the time, it was because they were so passionate about whatever particular subject that it was, that they were able to just spend hours and hours and days and pretty much their whole life to hone this one specific thing, which then led to a very successful career out of it. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of reading and brush my teeth, put my retainers in, little mouth tape, and go to sleep, and hopefully get a really high sleep score in the morning. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and a little bit of life here at home. I definitely enjoyed taking you guys along, and yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!